better be quiet. Y'all put them down.
All right, good afternoon, boys and girls.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. All right, y'all have been working so hard for this unit. We're going to begin by going over our rules as we always do, just because that helps us kind of remember how we're supposed to behave. That's your behavior expectations, okay? So look over here. We're going to go over our classroom rules. Rule number 1, listen when your teacher's talking. I love how you're reading that with me. Good job. Rule number 2, follow directions quickly. Good job. Rule number 3, keep your hands and feet to yourself. Rule number 4, raise your hand to speak or stand. And rule number 5, be safe, be kind, and be honest. Very good. All right. Our standard today tells us we're going to interpret products of whole numbers. We're also going to interpret whole number quotients of whole numbers. Okay, I know this is just a lot of teacher talk, but Ms. Pittman has to tell you all this. Remember our essential questions, and essential just means that something is very what? Important, okay? And our essential questions, they're asking us, when should we multiply and when should we divide? So today we're going to start asking ourselves those questions so that we can figure out when we need to multiply and when we need to divide. We're also going to be talking about how multiplication and division are related to one another. Okay, so we're going to be looking for those key words that indicate, that means tell us when to multiply and when to divide. And we're also going to talk about how we relate multiplication and divisions through those fact families that we've been working on in our multiplication. So our whole big idea, our whole central focus for today is understanding the meaning of the unknown as the size of the group in division. Now, that was a lot of fancy talk, but we're going to work through it and do it together. Now, your learning objective for today is when you're given 4 mathematical problems, you, the student, will complete the equations with 75% mastery. Who can tell me how we're keeping up with how we're doing? Jeremy? Yeah, we're putting all of our work, whether it's guided practice or whether it's independent work, we're putting it in our folder. And whenever, each day, whenever you meet your objective, whenever you master it, then you earn a sticker for working so hard. Other things that you can earn a check for would be participating, being on task, following the rules, listening and paying attention. And so all of that is just going to kind of help us so that we can stay on track, so that we can make sure that we're self-evaluating. It helps us self-correct. It also helps Ms. Pittman give you both verbal and written feedback. So it tells me if I need to pull you one-on-one for us to keep working on it, or if I need to reteach the whole thing to everybody. So these little charts, these little folders right here with our charts inside are going to help us do all of that, okay? All right, very good. All right, so you know what? Before we move into this whole division thing, we need to make this personal. I've got to tell y'all a true story that really happened. Are you ready for this true story? Miss Linda come in this morning, and guess what she said? She bought us 18 new pens to use in class. Miss Linda knew we'd been needing some new pens. Hadn't we been needing new pens?
Yes.
Yeah, we've been needing these new pens. So she went and got us some pens from Walmart. Have you ever been to Walmart?
I have.
Who's been to Walmart? You been to Walmart with Mama, Grandma? Okay. So she went to Walmart. You know Miss Linda's so sweet. She went to Walmart and she bought us all these new pens. But we have to divide them between the two of us, okay? Because if Miss Linda keeps all 18, then Miss Pittman doesn't have any new pens. And if Miss Pittman keeps all 18, then Miss Linda doesn't have any new pens. So we're going to have to take all 18 pens and divide them, okay? So now, Jeremy asked me earlier, he said, why do we have these blocks? Now you know why you have blocks. Guess how many blocks Miss Pittman gave you?
18.
18. Now, why did you think I gave you 18 blocks now? Because you're going to model what Miss Linda and I had to do to figure out how we're going to divide 18 pens by the two of us. So, here's what I want you to do. You're going to just follow just what Miss Pittman's doing. Ready? Can I have this little space right here?
Yes, ma'am.
So here's all 18 of my pens. Ready? Let's count them and make sure we have 18. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, gonna do? I am going to just grab two little things here. This is gonna represent Miss Linda's pens, and this is gonna represent Miss Pittman's pens. Now, in order to divide them, what's the best fair way to do this? Do I need to give Miss Linda a pen and Miss Pittman a pen? Okay, so y'all help me. Ready? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Did I divide the pens evenly? Yes, I took 18 pens and I divided them by two people, Miss Linda and Miss Pittman. Now, I wonder how many pens Miss Linda or Miss Pittman's gonna have. So let's count. Let's make sure that Miss Linda has the right amount and Miss Pittman has the right amount. Can you help me?
Yes.
These are Miss Linda's, so help me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. How many pens does Miss Linda have? 9. Uh-oh, let's see if Miss Pittman has the same amount. Let's see if it's fair. Because you know what? Nobody in here likes for one person to get more treats than the other, do they? And Miss Pittman's not going to be happy if Miss Linda has more pens than her. So let's count and make sure we have the same amount. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Does Miss Linda have 9 pens?
Yes.
Does Miss Pittman have 9 pens?
No.
Yes. So do we have the same pens?
Yes.
Do we divide them evenly by the two of
Yes.
us? Yes. So now we know that 18 divided by 2, 18 divided by 2 equals, y'all help me.
18
divided by 2 equals,
18.
oh, 18 is my total. 18 divided by 2 equals 9. We each got 9. Thank you. I was looking for my pen. 18 divided by 2 equals 9. Now, I want to see if you can do that with your 18 counters. Let's see if we can do it. Ready? Start one section for Miss Pittman and one for Miss Linda. Let's see if we can do it. Count with me. 1, 2. Everybody try. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Alex has done it. High five. All right, let's see. Do we get it all? Good. And then these will go over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Very good. High five, Javion. Let's check the rails. Can you help me count? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Did L'Oreal get it? Good job. Let's check Jim. Did you do that all by yourself? Awesome. All right, let's check it. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Good job. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I am so proud of you. Did you get it, Sam? No. Let's try and do it together. I think we'll go on the floor.
It's under that chair.
1. Let's go ahead and start your sections. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. High five, Sam. Good job. I'm so proud of you. All right, now everybody has had a chance to model it. So good job. Miss Pittman's going to come by and take up your blocks. Come by and take up your blocks. Okay, let's just keep going. being so sweet.
Okay.
All right. Very good.
I want to put it in.
Thank you. All right. So we put the blocks away. Somebody remind me, what are we working on again? Tell me, what's it called? What are we doing today? Division. Very good, division. Okay, so now we're going to give everybody a chance to come up. And this way you get to apply what we're learning where it relates to our learning goal, okay? You get to come up and actually apply what we are learning. You get to come up and do it for yourself. So I'm going to call Alex up first. New, fresh. All right. Now let's see. We're going to take 10 and divide it by 2. And I'm going to have to ask you to fill in the answer. Now, can you show me how we can divide this? What can I do? What's something I can do? Wait. How can I model it? How can I draw a picture? Can you draw a picture to model? Who remembers what that picture's called?
Circle.
An array. Good. All right, so you got to do just like we did. If you're taking 10 and dividing by 2. Put 1. Y'all count with me. And put 1, 2, 3, 4. You finished. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we stop right there because remember our total is 10. So tell me, when I divide 10 by 2, how many dots do you have in each circle? 5. Is she right, boys? Yes, absolutely. Good job. You know what? This is what Miss Pittman does on your papers when you've done such a good job. I give you a big happy face. Good job. That lets you know I'm so proud of you. Wait, come here, Alex. You're going to do one more for me. All right. I'm going to see if I can use a bigger number and if we can figure it out even together. Can you guys help her? All right. Come here, Alex. We're going to take 14 and we're going to divide it by 2 to see what we have to do. How are you going to get that answer? 14 divided by 2. Start with your picture. Start with your array. What do I need to do? Forward. I like what you're doing. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Now stop right there because we have 14 in all. So what is 14 divided by 2? How many dots do you have in each circle?
7.
Is she right? Good job. Excellent. And you know what? If you get all those right, what does Miss Pittman put on your papers? We all made 100s? All right, very good. All right. Yes, you know what? Now we're going to do our guided practice. And this is where we're going to work on it together, okay? We're going to work on it together. Somebody remind me, the first thing I do is always the same. I pick up my pencil and I
Write my name.
Woo, y'all are so smart. How did I get so lucky to be in the smartest class in the whole school? How did Miss Pittman get that lucky? So remember, it doesn't matter which one you get for right now, okay? We'll make sure you have the right one at the end of class. Right. Put your name on it. Remember, this is our guided practice, and that means that Miss Pittman does it with you, right? We do the guided practice together. Mariel, can you put your name on it for me? Can you put your name on your paper? Okay. We have to use these arrays.
Can we keep it?
Yes, you can. All right, let's listen. We have to use these arrays to finish our math problems, okay? So you're going to use the pictures, you're going to use the array in order to answer the questions, okay? All right, the first one, number 1 says 10 flowers are divided into two groups. It says there are blank flowers in each group. Count, and somebody tell me how many flowers I have in each group. 1. How many?
5.
Let's count and see if Jeremy's right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is Jeremy right? Yes. Awesome. So 10 flowers are divided into 2 equal groups. There are 5 flowers in each group. So now we know that 10 divided by 2 equals 5. Good job. Good job. Write in your answer so we can move on to the next one.
And the next one, and last
All right, number 2. It says 6 trees are divided into 2 equal groups. There are blank trees in each group. How many? Good. Let's check and see if he's right. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Is Jeremy right?
Yes.
Good job. So now we know that 6 divided by 2 equals 3. Good job.
There are.
All right, is everybody ready for number 3? All right, number 3. Oh, this is a big number. Let's see if we can get it. Ready? 16 apples divided into 2 baskets. There are blank apples in each basket. Oh, it's tricky. We need to count. Let's count together. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So what's my answer? 8. So now we know that when we take 16 and divide it by 2, we get what answer? 8. Very good.
So in the next section, there are 8.
Very good. Is everybody ready for the last one? All right, we have 24 crayons. 24 crayons were divided amongst 3 students. Uh-oh, this time we're dividing by 3. How many crayons did each student receive? So count your crayons. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Very good.
Put an 8.
Yes.
Right there.
Very good. Everybody is so smart. All right, I'm going to put some feedback on your paper.
Shadow is this is going to be a small face.
Very good.
Let Linda.
We are working hard and doing our best.
Miss Linda. I call her Linda. It's Miss Linda.
All right, now that was our guided practice. That means that Miss Pittman helped you to do that.
What's that say?
It says working hard because he was working hard and participating. Now, where does Miss Pittman have to keep these papers?
In your folder.
I've got to put it inside your chart.
I'm going to write it.
We have to put it inside your chart because remember that's going to help you self-monitor and self-correct. So it helps you to see and better understand what you know how to do all by yourself or what you may need a little bit of help with. And that's okay because sometimes we all need help, don't we? All right, next you are going to do, this is the last thing. Then we'll close out with our summary. This is your independent practice. Have a seat. Have a seat. This is your independent practice. That means you're going to do it all by your what? Self. All by yourself. All Miss Linda and Miss Pittman asks is that you do your best and you try as hard as you can. And everything is something that we covered today. Okay? So you're going to work by yourself. The first thing I do is always the same. I pick up my pencil and write my name. Very good. And Miss Pittman's going to circulate and monitor as you work independently. And when you're finished, Miss Pittman will take them so that I can put them inside your chart. And we can check and see how we're progressing and how we're doing and how much we've learned throughout this unit.
What do you do?
working so hard. Good job. Oh, I like the way I see Alex drawing some arrays and using those pictures to
Amy.
model, help to solve.
Amy.
Everybody's doing such a good job. As you're finishing up, who would like to just tell me in your own words, who would like to summarize what did we learn today? What did you learn, Jeremy? Who can tell me what we learned today? Tell me, Alex.
We had
Instead of multiplying, what did we do today?
divided.
Yay! Very good. He's such a star student. So everybody, did we divide today?
Yeah.
Yes, we learned how to divide. Very good. So you're going to finish completing your independent work, and then Ms. Pittman will put it in your chart, and we'll go over it together so that we can see what we need to continue to work on. So good job, boys and girls.